Yeah, I just wanted to ask about the our capacity for wildfire fighting, and just to try and find out whether it's sufficient. I'm reading on the Wildfire Service website that we have access to 20 air tankers and 10 amphibious air tankers, and then a variety of helicopters. I'm just wondering, number one, if those are all deployed right now, and number two, whether that's sufficient, or given the long-term trend seems to be increased severity and scale of wildfires, do we have sufficient capacity going forward, or will we need to try to access more this kind of equipment?
Yeah, so currently right now in BC, we have just over 3,300 personnel engaged in the response efforts. And as you mentioned, 211 of those are aircraft. And so the last time I think I heard was about 170 helicopters, and the rest are our fixed wing fleet, or air tanker fleet, as you alluded to.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've had good success in the last few weeks in seeing some of that support, that international support and the national support. So we have Alberta supporting us here. Quebec was here, and I believe they've returned now on days of rest. We have a Parks Canada team and staff here, and then obviously, as we've alluded to in the past, we have a contingent of Mexicans, the military, as well as the Australians. And so, in regards to aviation resources, we did bring in more this year as the fire season progressed, because of obviously we forecasted the need, and we have solicited and under contract, I believe, every available helicopter in the province of BC, and then kind of eastwards, in competition with the other provinces that are quite busy right now. So we're always juggling and keeping our eye out for finding additional resources, especially when it comes to aviation resources or aerial resources. And we do that on the off season as well. We obviously always look at our allotment and determine, based on history, based on trends, what sort of resourcing we're going to need moving into the following season. We work closely with our international agencies and partners, in the off season, to make sure that we're aligned and ready to go if there is a season. And the biggest challenge this year, as we've been speaking about, is the fire season kind of hit all across Canada and Western North America at the same time. And then COVID impacted our ability to access the Australians out of their country as soon as we would have liked. So yeah, we're always reassessing our needs, but right now, we feel that we've employed, a lot of, or all the available resources in British Columbia. We've worked closely with communities and really the forest industry as well. They've stepped up a significant amount. So the big companies and the small contractors in the province to help us out.
Okay, just to follow up, if I may. Yeah, please. I'm just wondering if I understand there are technologies that can improve predictions, detection, and that sort of thing. I'm just wondering if we're using them all, or whether there are technologies that we perhaps should be adopting, satellite imaging, for example, for earlier detection in order to respond quicker. Are there technologies available that we're not using yet that we perhaps should be adopting?
Yeah, so coming out of the 2017 and AET wildfire season, part of the recommendations in the Abbott-Chapman review were around the use of technology. I'm really pleased to say that the BC Wildfire Service, we took it upon ourselves to develop a program within our own organization called the Predictive Services Unit. And it continues to look at new technology, new tools to help us forecast fire, model fire growth, and in and around the detection piece as well. So we do everything from, obviously, we get reports in through our 1-800 center, the public reporting new fires, to having fixed wing aerial patrols on a regular basis, to using remote sensing, as you alluded to not only help us with detection, but help us with fire growth, and trying to forecast where an existing fire may move to in the future days, to help warn people ahead of those fires. We use that technology to obviously work with EMBC and local governments to help form the recommendations around evacuation orders and alerts. Could we be doing more? I think with that program in place and some of the work we're doing around the technology, we're going to continue to look at that. We've also established a research and innovation division that focuses solely on this sort of area with the vending community. Technology changes so quickly that it's hard to say that we always have the greatest and newest and the best, but I firmly believe that we've increased our capacity in that area quite a bit, and we will continue to do so. This is given the conditions that we're seeing with fire and fire on the landscape now, we need to be able to utilize those sort of resources and tools to protect property and the values at risk in British Columbia.